Daniel Murphy traded to the from the Washington Nationals to the Chicago Cubs, and I think this move adds more depth for the postseason. This allows Zobrist to play left field when you need a defensive and offensive player out there, right? Nothing against Happ or Schwarber, but they aren't an all-around player like Zobrist is, right? And if Bryant gets healthy by the postseason, he could play definitely the outfield too. Now, say what you want to say about Murphy. I've seen him play here in the New York area when he played for the Mets. He is a great hitter, but he's a little bit poor on the defensive side. Doesn't fit the MO of Theo. But listen, look at this too. Murphy is a lifetime .413 hitter at Wrigley Field, hitting .340 since the All-Star break, right? You know, after the Cubs split two with Detroit, Cincinnati, New York at the friendly confines there. Now I know, and listen, I don't want it to take it as ripping on Schwarber from my last comment, but he has gotten so much better in his second full year in the show. He's going to end his career as a 250-ish hitter, maybe averaging 30 home runs, dingers, walks, numbers. They're up there. But you like what they've done. Listen, you have a saturated and talented infield, right? But the more I think about it, it's a wise pickup for the Cubs. Could help light a fire and ignite the bats. And could be a good secondary COA if things linger or look bad for KB in the stretch. Just a bit more cushion. Now, I could also see this, or does this go the opposite way? And there are many different ways that this could go, right? And by the way, you'd rather have Murphy playing for you than against you. And I think personally, that Russell will go to DL at some point, and maybe even possibly to the trading block. And I don't believe that the Cubs are wheeling and dealing. Some of you might say to yourself, listen, with regard to this move, because a lot of people weren't fully all in and fully all in on this move. Some of you guys are saying, you might be saying to yourself, listen, no one's getting benched. Maybe Murphy will be added to a rotating wheel of the infield, using his bat to help take the load off Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo. Murphy is a steal either way, especially with the way he hits at Wrigley. So now remember that Murphy was hurt part of the year, so he's just getting this full swing of things. It's interesting to see how it will play out, though I think he will start. But he could, maybe the Cubs are looking at him where he could be in the lineup every 2 or 3 days and be a pinch hitter off the bench. One thing's for certain there, too. Having that Baez, what he's been doing, this guy definitely should be playing every day, and his playing time should not be cut. So just my initial thoughts on this trade. I like it. Guy's a killer in Wrigley Field, and what he's done for the Nationals and the Mets, pretty damn impressive until he got hurt. I hope all is well, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.